This is gravel and granite dust kind of mixed together. And what you do is you put it down, you tamp it with a wooden block, add a little bit of water, tamp it down some more. So it goes layer by layer to build up the base so it's nice and solid for the bricks that are going to go on top of it. So I kind of had to take some of the other bricks out so I could get to the topmost edge of where the process was already, the base is already established. So I just kept backfilling, putting some water, tamping it down, and that made it nice and solid. It down, add some more gravel, move it around, fit some of the bricks, and it was a very simple process, but it just you're just on your knees a lot, and I have some foam pads so I'm comfortable, and just keep adding water, tamping it down, get it nice and solid. And at a certain point you get the base to where you want it, and then you want to add some just granite dust to make the final bed nice and smooth. And you'll see that coming up next. I got it all tamped down with the gravel, all set with that. Okay, fit some of the edge bricks, just make sure everything's gonna line up. Now this is just gravel dust. Add some water, tamp it down, and it's looking pretty good. A little bit more. So same thing, you build this up a little bit at a time. You don't want any voids, you don't want this to settle at all, so you really got to spend some time making sure that it's compressed sufficiently and it's tamped down so there won't be any settling. The water sort of lubricates this granite dust so that it can kind of mesh down and squat flat, so to speak. And I ended up putting a little more than I needed to, but I figured it would be better to have too much of a base than not enough. And I was able to kind of like custom fit each brick once I was all done with this base. So this is the last layer, I believe. I'm just getting all the edges clean with the spatula and then tamping it all down with this 2x4. And it's nice and wet, so it's nice and solid. So now I'm trying to fit some bricks. A little bit too high on the base there, so I'm knocking a little bit off, tamping it down. Want it to stand proud just a little bit, and then you could bang it flat with the mallet, and that gets the last little bit compressed. So I'm doing the next course going towards the house. I'll tamp it down, try some bricks, kind of customize the bed there, bang those down too, so that makes it nice and flush. So I just move my way into the side. Now this edge was a brick standing up, so right on the edge here, go down a little bit deeper, bang that in, make sure the other one next to it will fit, and just go right along this edge until I get to the past that little bump out for the corner molding. A little more tamping, and not a very hard process. Just you gotta kind of work it, just like a puzzle. You got the puzzle hammer there, that mallet. There now I'm getting to the last brick on this course, and now I'm thinking, I got a part here where that corner kind of juts out. I'm gonna need a brick that's cut like in a little L. So here we go with that. Got that one in there. Okay. I found a brick that was somewhat already cut. Got a cold chisel it out. Won't fit. Gotta make a little clearance, a little more clearance, a little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. Bang in with a hammer. Okay, everything's done. All the bricks are done. Clean up the tools. Next is the material that goes in between the cracks. So get all this loose stuff out, the rocks and stuff. Now I go get some of the process, put it through a sifter, and this gets just the dust to fall in. That'll get in between the cracks of the bricks, and just kind of push it around, working it with your hands. The water, you can wash it down with some water to get it to soak in. So there we go. That's all set, and it's like a done deal. And this is finished at the grape arbor paver set right underneath the grape arbor. And it's looking pretty good. There we go. All done. Finish. The second aspect of the patio repair was to fix up the spot where the woodchuck had dug the tunnel that had collapsed the bricks on the main part of the patio. So what I decided to do was put somewhat of a barrier, had some extra bricks left over. So against the house where the initial tunneling was done, I decided to put some bricks in there to act as a a spot where if the animal came back and started digging, he or she wouldn't be able to get any satisfaction or get back underneath that area. So I put some bricks in there, right against the stone foundation, back a ways, uh, just to really cover my bases. And then I took some extra dirt that I had and I backfilled that corner, and I found some stones that I could lay on the top there, so that if the animal couldn't burrow underneath the underneath that foundation there, it wouldn't go and start digging underneath where the metal strip of material is that holds the bricks for the patio. And so I added some more fill, tamped it all down nice and good, got it angled so that it would drain okay. And then I found some rocks and just kind of laid them down in there, so any critter that wanted to dig in there would have quite the obstruction to get through before it would make any headway, into a burrow. I figured a lot of animals that dig, they get a tunnel going and they might return to it and re-dig it back out. So dress it up a little bit. I put some gravel in between the bricks. This way, when any of the rain came down, it wouldn't wash away any of this dirt and make it look unsightly. So I just kind of wanted to match the texture that was around the rest of the foundation. This way, it would kind of blend a little bit better.